All right, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right, all right. Hello, everyone. A good afternoon, a good morning, wherever you may be watching around the world. G here, into the Squared Circle podcast, where we talk about all things professional wrestling. Here we are, man. It's Friday the 13th. I don't know if you're, a spectacle. What do we want? See, my days are all messed up already. Anyway, happy Friday the 13th, man. Here we are, man, cruising into a Friday. Weekend is upon us. Yeah, man, I'm ready for the weekend. How about you guys? Well, thank you very much for joining me on a special Friday morning/afternoon, wherever you may be watching. Sound off down below in the comment section on YouTube, also on X and on Twitch as well, man. Where you're from, where you're watching, man, what part of the country and what part of the world you're watching. Hopefully you're on lunch break. And if you're not, God damn it, I'll give you my permission. Go up to your boss at work, at your cubicle. Maybe you're at the job site and say, hey, this guy right here, G here, into the Squared Circle podcast. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm going to go on lunch. Well, God damn it, this is not a union. Well, now it is. I gave you permission. Have a lunch, man. Crack open your lunchbox, sit back. Let's talk about AEW Revolution, which is going down this coming Sunday. I've been promoting. It's this coming Saturday. And I just looked at it. I'm like, oh, shit, it's this coming Sunday. So Revolution, it's going down this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view. So we're going to talk about the matches, talk about the cards on there. How many matches is featured on Revolution this coming Sunday? I know it's going to be pretty goddamn long pay-per-view, but hey, I guess it's bang for your buck, right? Like compared to 4 matches and you're spending $500 for a live ticket seat at a, across the street at the other PLEs. Now, that being said, Revolution's going down this coming Sunday. Let's break down the card and matches. And we're going to kind of incorporate AEW Dynamite from this past Wednesday. And I'm going to ask you guys now your opinion. Did you watch AEW Dynamite this past Wednesday? And if you did you guys feel like the Dynamite show was a go-home show for Revolution? Now, from my understanding, sounds like we're going to have a collision tomorrow, Saturday the 14th. And, if that is truly the go-home show, I guess that's what it is. Again, collision, it's every once in a while I'll watch it. So if Dynamite is the flagship show, then did that feel like a go-home show for this coming Sunday's pay-per-view? So we're going to kind of go through the matches, go through the card, thoughts, opinions. And if you're watching live right now, sound off in the comment section which match you're looking forward to watching, or yet better, are you going to watch the pay-per-view this coming Sunday? Sound off in the comment section if you're going to watch it. Yes, no, maybe. Who gives a shit? Whatever you guys think is your opinions, not mine. All right? But the opinions we're going to talk about is the matches going to go down this coming Sunday. All right? So that being said, switch back to me here really quickly here. I'll give you quick plugs here. If you're watching me live on YouTube, X, and Twitch, give me a follow and a subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. As always, follow me on TikTok as well. I'm on there as well, putting videos up there. And check me out on TikTok. Check out my other podcasts and also on YouTube, Less Than a Headbanging Podcast. If you're a fan of rock, hard rock, and heavy metal, I do album reviews, concert reviews. I'm about to drop a Bad Omens, Beartooth, and the President, which came through at the Allstate Arena last week. I'll be doing a concert review on that in the coming days as well. So check out a Less Than a Headbanging Podcast, all things hard rock and heavy metal. All right. So that being said, this is a wrestling podcast. We talk about all things wrestling. Let's get into Revolution, shall we? And pretty solid card, right? This is a partial graphic of Revolution, which is going down this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view, also on HBO Max. So let's get into it, man. Let's go into one of my favorite websites, definitely your favorite websites of all time, the most accurate website of all time, wikipedia.com, right? Everyone gets all their information, which is all truthful, all honesty on it. So let's head on over to wikipedia.com. Look at the matches going down. This coming a Sunday live on pay-per-view. Look at this colossal of a pay-per-view, man. Incredible. How many matches are going down this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view? Well, you can see there's a whopping total of 13 matches. As I mentioned, we still got Collision this coming Saturday. So who knows? They may add more matches. More matches? What? No, it's my Sunday. Some people are screaming at, some people are excited. However you guys want to look at it, we got a lot of matches. So hopefully you have a comfy couch, a comfy recliner. Hopefully I have a comfy speech ability to speak right. So I got coffee in my hand. My ADD is full in effect on a Friday because I'm happy it's Friday. All right, let's look at the pre-show matches going down this coming Sunday. All right, here we go. Ricochet, everyone's favorite wrestler, Ricochet. I guess he's going to put his AEW National Championship on the line against Tommaso Ciampa and other 19 to be announced entrants in his Blackjack Battle Royal, I assume for the AEW National Championship. So there we go. If I had a prediction, I don't know, man. Could Ricochet manage to sneak out of there as retaining the AEW National Champion? Could Tommaso Ciampa become the new AEW National Champion after dropping the TNT Champion? Who knows, right? Yeah, it's the world of AEW. It's the world of Tony Khan, however he wants to book it. I don't know. Anyway, we don't know who the other 19 contestants could be in this match. It's a Blackjack Battle Royal. Anything could happen. So there we go. Your pre-show. All right. Number 2. Willow Nightingale is going to put her AEW TBS champion on the line against Lena Cross. Who is Lena Cross? All right. I'm not sure too much about her. I'm a big fan of Willow Nightingale. She is fantastic. She is a lot of charismatic. She is very fun to watch in the ring. I enjoy her. And yeah, I hope she wins. I don't have very much for you guys here on this, man. I think Willow Nightingale is going to retain the AEW TBS championship. My apologies, man. My brain is got a lot of cobwebs up here, man. I'm trying to get it out there, man. It's Friday morning. I'm tired, but there's no excuses, man, for a previous prediction. So Willow Nightingale, yeah, she's my pick. All right. Next previews and prediction pre-show match here. Boom and Doom. All right. That's like a badass name. Boom and Doom. All right. Big Boom AJ, the Costco guy, and QT Marshall versus the Infantry. Captain. Aye, Captain. Captain Sean Dean and Charlie Bravo. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm a fucking goof. Anyway, Boom and Doom versus the Infantry. God damn, sound like an Iraq war team going down here. I don't know, man. Who's going to win? I don't know. Seem like boom, 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 boom. AJ and his kids, little Junior and little Johnny. I can't remember what their name is. Could they get involved in a match? Who knows? I don't know. Boom and Doom, the winner. Yeah, maybe. Let's move on here. I know, right? This is so exciting, right? All right, let's move on next there. Oh, boy. We're going to get straight into the big guns here, baby. I don't know if this is the main event or not. I don't know. Maybe they'll kick off the pay-per-view. Last Chance Texas death match. Oh, yeah. AEW World Championship. If Adam Page loses, he will never, and I mean ever, able to challenge the AEW World Championship ever again. Ever, 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 ever. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, MJF's going to put his big title on the line, baby, the big gold belt, the AEW World Champion, against the Hanger Man himself, Adam Page. Oh, man. Can we get a barbed wire on a platter? Can we get some nails? Get some, what do you call those? Staple guns on the head? Can we get some fire? Who the fuck knows, man? This is AEW. Everything but the kitchen sink, right? You know how Adam Page goes, bloods and drinking plasma and fucking pissing in the ring, and who knows what these guys are going to do. Yeah, I don't know, man. Could you see Adam Page winning the world champion? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think so. I think MJF is going to retain. I mean, what else they're going to do from here, man? Because I know Swerve Strickland has a match. Yeah, he has a match on her against Brody King. Hoo. But I mean, if MJF wins, what's next for him? You know what I'm saying? Think about the future. Think about the kids, damn it. I don't know, man. You think MJF is going to retain the AEW World Champion? Or could Adam Page become the new world champion? Huh? Could be. A 10%, a 20%, a 40%, a 50%. I don't know, man. I think MJF is going to retain. No, unless he had any Hollywood movies coming up he's planning on filming. I don't know. I mean, I'm not as Hollywood calendar maker here. But, you know, I'm just thinking the future here, man. I mean, what else contenders could be stepping up in the future? Could Kenny Omega get involved? Omega versus Page, Omega versus MJF. Could Kyle Fletcher step up? I mean, the future, the next pay-per-view. What's the next one? Double or Nothing? Is that the next one, right? May or June, right? Double or Nothing in New York. Someone's going to be walking out as the winner. Someone's going to walk away with a big fat winner with the big fat title around their waist. Someone's going to go home with the AEW World Champion. MJF could retain, or Adam Page could be the new champion. But I think MJF is going to retain. Knock on wood. Change my mind, people. Change my mind. All right, let's move on next here. AEW World Tag Team Champions here. FTR, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood's going to put their tag team titles on the line against the Young Bucks. How many times the Young Bucks been champions in the past? Let me check in this here really quickly here, folks, as I'm talking to you. How many times has the Young Bucks been the AEW World Tag Team Champions, sir? Let's take a look. I'll give you guys an official number here from AEW World Tag Team Champions. They are three times AEW World Tag Team Champions, sucker. And there are 2 times trios champions. But Kenny Omega, if you give a rat's ass. So there we go. Could they be a 4-time AEW Tag Team Champions? I'm talking about the Young Bucks. Or could FTR retain the tag titles? Huh? Well, I mean, yes, they're in Los Angeles. By the way, Revolution, Los Angeles, California. Last time I checked this morning, there were a handful of tickets left, like in the hundreds. Like it's getting there. It's getting close to a sold out show in Los Angeles, California. So it's going to be a packed, sold out show. And it seemed like they've been doing good in Los Angeles. So that's good news for AEW. But the question is, could the Young Bucks, could they become a 4-time tag team champions coming this Sunday live on pay-per-view? Or could FTR retain and walk away with the straps? I don't know. There's a potential. Could Big Stokes get involved in this match? Maybe. Could someone, I don't know, could someone come out and assist the Young Bucks to win? Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something tells me the Young Bucks are going to walk away as the winner, but I think FTR is going to find a way to weasel their way out and become retaining the tag team champions. Maybe. It could go either way, folks. Now, what's the future contenders? Who's going to come after them? Could it be Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight's tag teams? Could it be the Rascals? I'm trying to think who else in the tag team division that could step up. What happened to the Hurt Business? Someone get hurt? No pun intended. So and then you got that team, right? MVP Shelton or Bobby Lashley if they're not hurt or injured. Is Dustin Rhodes and Guevara, are they still a team? Again, I haven't watched Collision in a while. I don't know. Who's going to step up if FTR wins, or if the Young Bucks become the new champions? There's a lot of ifs, a lot of questions, a lot of directions. And it's just a matter of who's going to be a big fat winner. So if I had put my money on it, if I had to place my bets on it, maybe FTR is going to retain. That's going to be my pick. Why? Well, these guys are fucking veterans. They're numerous times tag team champions for all many companies. That's about the best I can give you. What's next for them? Who knows? Who knows? But I think FTR is going to retain. That's my personal pick. All right. What's your pick? FTR or the Young Bucks? Sound off in the comments section. All right, up next. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Jon Moxley. Badass. All right. By the way, Jon Moxley is going to put his AEW Continental Championship on the line against Konosuke Takeshita for the no time limit match, as I mentioned, for the AEW Continental Champion. All right. Could the boogeyman, the badass, Jon Moxley, could he retain the Continental Championship? Huh? Could he? Could he? Or could Konosuke Takeshita, the ace, the alpha, could he become the new AEW Continental Championship? Could it? Yeah, I mean, there's a good chance. There's a good percent, maybe a 50, a 60% chance. I think so. Yeah, I think there's a good chance, but there's a good chance Moxley could retain. Now, that being said, man, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be a hell of a match, you know. We'll see how Moxley goes with this match. Hopefully there's no bleeding getting involved in this match. You know, it's going to be a hard-hitting match. We'll see how Moxley does in this match, how his strike's going to be. It's going to be a strong style match, like Japan style. So, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be an interesting fight. it's a fight to definitely to watch out for in this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view. So it's going to be interesting. Now, G, if you had to pick someone this coming Sunday who's going to walk out with the AEW Continental Champion, I mean, I'm going to go underdog here, man. I'm going to put my chips in. I'm going to go a little underdog, maybe a little upset, a little shocking. Add a little hardware to the Don Callis family. I'm going to pick Konosuke Takeshita. That'd be a big night for him if he beat Moxley. So I'm going to go all in, no pun intended. And I think Takeshita's going to walk away as a big fat winner. So we'll see what happens. I put my chips in LA Knight at the Elimination Chambers, and boy, I was wrong. So could I be wrong this coming Sunday for the Continental title? We'll have to wait and see on that. All right. Let's move on to the next one here. A singles match. Andrade El Idolo versus Bandito. All right. This could be I don't know. I can't say it's a high-flying match, but it's going to be a hard-hitting. It's going to be a high-octane match, right? Bandito's luchador-ish style of a match wrestler, I guess. And Andrade can incorporate a lucha style, right? Made a name of himself down in Mexico. You know, we know him in the WWE. We see what he does. Have hell of a matches in AEW. And it's going to be an interesting one to watch this coming Sunday. I'm a big fan of Andrade. I like his work. Bandito, he is fun to watch. High risk, high rewards, big moves. It's going to be the one to watch as well, man. These guys are going to be stepping. They're going to be dancing around the ring, man. And who's going to win? I don't know. Andrade. So, I don't know. He's my pick. All right, let's move on next here. We're cruising, baby. We are cruising on a Friday morning, a Friday afternoon. Thank you very much for watching me right here on Into the Squared Circle podcast. Your host, GB's here, cruising through a previews and prediction for AEW's Revolution. All right, up next, Brody King versus whose house? Swerve's house. Swerve Strickland. All right, man. Man, how brutal this match will be. Now, we saw Swerve Strickland putting a chain around Brody King's neck the past 2 weeks, right? Guy is trying to murder this son of a gun. Now, he tried to do it again this past Wednesday on Dynamite, but Brody King, he was like, Brody King managed to snap the dog collar in half. He broke the chain in half this past one. Breaking the chains around me. I love docking. Who doesn't like docking? Brody King broke the chain in half, and he managed to put I think he grabbed the chain and put it around Swerve's neck this time. So, excuse me. Could Brody King, could he conquer Swerve Strickland this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view? Could that happen? Or could Swerve, I can't say it's an upset, but could Swerve Strickland take out the bad boy, the most brutal, the most dangerous man, Brody King? Now, both guys been saying they're the most dangerous man in AEW. Who is the most dangerous man? Is the Brody King the most dangerous man in AEW? Or is Swerve Strickland the most dangerous man in AEW, huh? Someone's dangerous. I mean, I think both guys are fucking dangerous, man. If I came across either one of these guys in a dark alley, I turn around and run fast as you can. Oh man. I don't know, man. Both of these guys are going to be hitting hard. Both of these guys are going to be a slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would say. If I had to pick someone, man, I'm going to go for my boy Brody King. He's going to be a big fat winner. I love Swerve, man. I love this whole heel thing. He always been a heel anyway, but Swerve is great. Brody's great, and it's going to be a hell of a match. All right, let's move on here for the AEW's Women's World Champion 2 out of 3 falls match. Your current AEW Women's World Champion, Thekla. She's going to go toe-to-toe against a former AEW World Champion, Chris Statlander. Going down this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view and HBO Max. Oh, boy. All right. I love Chris Statlander. She's good, man. She's a great wrestler. I've seen her live plenty times in the AEW ring. She is a fantastic wrestler. She is great. She is a hard hitter. I'm a big fan of hers. Thekla, she's good where she's at right now. We'll see how this match turns out, man. Because I know we have 2 more ladies match on the card we still got to get to here. Could this match be the best women's match of the night? Thekla and Chris Statlander. It could be, man. It could be. I think this ladies match might be the longest women's match on the card. Maybe if I had to guess, I would think so. It's gonna be the one to watch. Now, could let's restart that again. Could Chris Statlander become the new AEW Women's World Champion? There's a potential. As I mentioned, she is a former world champion. She is a former world champion. Could she become a repeat and become the new champion this coming Sunday? There's a potential as well. Now, again, maybe Thekla will retain. I'm not sure how long she's been the world champion, but could her time come to an end this coming Sunday? Or she lives another day and she will continue on retaining the AEW World Champion. It's going to be a tough match, man. It's going to be a tough one. I don't know, man. I think that Thekla might retain. I will love Chris Statlander as the new world champion, but man, I don't know, man. Thekla. I mean, who else is going to step up afterwards? Someone's going to step up. How many world championship shots that Chris Statlander had so far? So someone's going to step up after this. Who's going to step up and face either Thekla or maybe new world champion this coming Sunday, Chris Statlander? But I'm going to put my chips in and my money and my bet on Thekla to retain the world champion. All right, let's move on next here. Cruising and boozing and moving here, baby. All right, we're almost there. We're at match number 10 here. A trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship. All right. The Don Callis family, Kushka Okada, the Protostar Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis is going to put the AEW Trios Champions on the line against Mystico and the team of Jet Speed. Oh, the Jet Kevin Knight and Speedball. Hiya! Mike Bailey. I don't know why I did that. I told you my ADD is kicking in. Thank you, coffee. Thank you. All right. So, could the Don Callis family retain the AEW World's Tag Team Trios Champion? Could they retain the Trios Champion? Maybe. Or could Mystico and Jet Speed become the new Trios Champion? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if Mystico wins, will he take the title down to Mexico? Could he shows up as CMLL as the trios champion? I maybe, you never know. But I don't know, man. The way Okada, Fletcher, Mark Davis work, the heel faction here, how they managed to sneak their victory in, right? Someone's gonna carry a screwdriver in their pocket, or a referee bump, or they're gonna take a turnbuckle cover off, or Don Callis will distract the ref and someone will low blow someone. Or could they be a communication issue within the Don Callis family between Fletcher or Okada, or disagreement? I don't think that's going to be leaning towards that, but I could see the Don Callis family manage to cheat their asses through this match and could retain the AEW World Trios Champions. So I think the Don Callis family is going to manage to retain. It's my personal pick. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Sounds good. You guys are loud and clear this morning. All right, let's move on next here. The singles match. Everyone's banned from ringside. All right, that's good, I guess, right? Timeless Tony Storm is returning back to Hollywood. The face, Marina Shafir. All right. I mean, nothing's on the line here. No titles, no contracts. Just everyone's banned from ringside. So, all right. Exciting, right? Right. Who's going to win? I don't know. Tony Storm? Marina Shafir? I'm going to pick Tony Storm because she's Tony Storm. She's another one that could be back in the main event picture here with the world champion. Right? What happened to Mercedes Moné? Where the hell she's been at? So there's two ladies right there that could step up for the women's world champion down the road. Double or nothing. Oh, Tony Storm wins. My personal pick. That's simple, man. Is that simple? All right, let's cruise on here. I'm pretty sure you have to go back to work now. All right, here we go. The Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale versus Mega Bane and Lena Cross. Hold on. So is Willow Nightingale and Lena Cross is going to face in the singles match here? At the pre-show match for the TBS champion, and they're going to face each other again in the tag team match here. Okay, interesting. So could Willow Nightingale retain two titles in one night? That is interesting. Or could maybe Willow Nightingale lose one, retain one, or could she lose both titles and have a rough Sunday for Willow Nightingale? Who knows on that, man? That's interesting. So, Babes of Wrath. I don't know why that's on my mind. Anyway, Megan Bane, she's a very, very beautiful lady, very talented, of course. Selena Cross, and Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale, great chemistry as a tag team here. Could they retain the AEW World Tag Team Champions? There's the potential. Do you see Megan Bane and Lena Cross become the new AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions? Yeah, not a whole lot here. No, I mean, look, I'm not just nothing against both ladies. They're both great, but I think Babes of Wrath is going to retain. My personal pick. All right, last and final match here. Trios match here. Nothing's on the line here. Guess bragging rights. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong versus the Dogs. David Finlay, Clark Connors. There we go. And Gabe Kidd. All right. Well, the Dogs. The Dogs, David Finlay, Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd. I've been following these guys since New Japan Pro Wrestling. These guys definitely are on my radar at AEW. They are making a statement. These guys are maybe the next dangerous group in AEW you'd want to fuck with. And I don't know, man. I'm gonna go underdog here, man. I'm gonna go for the dogs. The dogs. I think they're going to win this match for the hell of it. They're gonna find a way to win. And yeah, there we go. I mean, what could Darby Allin do in this match? Will he do a coffin drop off the stage, or will he go through a table, or what kind of crazy bump he'll take? That's Darby Allin, man. He lives for pain, but I don't know. I think the dog is going to win. All right, man. 13 matches total. A lot of matches going down this coming Sunday. Live on pay-per-view, Crypto.com Arena, formerly known as the Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. A hot crowd. Streaming live on pay-per-view, live. Oh, by the way, I guess right here, live in my AEW. I saw that, man. MyAEW.com, which you can purchase online. Well, shit, we're on here now, man. Since we're on here live on, let's come back here to me really quickly here. So, since we're live on here, have you guys purchased the new My AEW? I haven't looked into it too much here. So since we're on here with me, let's take a look at it. Maybe you want to watch the new AEW pay-per-view this coming Sunday. I assume you can watch it this coming Sunday off myaew.com. Hopefully it doesn't take me to a porn website or spam. So come on, let's share. I'll share with you guys here really quickly here. Let's go to myaew.com. Let's look at this here really quickly here. This is my first time seeing this, so we're going to look at this together. myaew.com. All right, let's accept the cookies or other shit. All right, so look at this. Pretty damn cool, man. It's like a schedule. You can watch Dynamite. Oh, that's cool. Episode 17, 18. It's like a TV guide for AEW. That is pretty neat. It's like a 24/7. That's cool. It's Revolution Week. That's cool to hype you up for it. What you need to know about AEW, so you can learn about it as a video. Cool. A welcome. Get hyped for Revolution. 0 hour. Can you watch the pay-per-view on here? Not currently for sale. Huh. Could it be for sale? Oh, I guess stay tuned for this coming Sunday. Hop on here. See, they got a podcast on here. Very cool. Ring of Honor highlights. You can watch Ring of Honor television. That's pretty cool. Coming soon. Podcast network. You could buy some their t-shirts company. I gotta get this action figure. There we go. Live pay-per-view this coming Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on HBO Max. $39.99 for subscribers only price. Beautiful photo of MJF and Adam Page, Texas Death Match. Promoting All In London. Thank you for coming to myaew.com. What do you think? I'll tell you what I think. No, it's a great website, man. That's pretty cool, man. They have a menu here. Shop AEW Support Center. So very cool. myaew.com. Now, again, I'm not sure if you can watch the pay-per-view this Sunday. I understand you can watch 0 hour. Please sign in to view. So check on her maybe Sunday, see if you can purchase it or not. It'll give you a countdown here, 2 days. So very cool, man. myaew.com. All right. It's my first time going through here. I love this right here, man. I love this. Watch AEW Fast Channel free. That is cool. So if you're a hardcore AEW fan and if you want to watch and hear and get some content, myaew.com. Again, these guys are not paying me to do this. I just want to check it out. Maybe you could watch the pay-per-view this coming Sunday off here. If not, HBO Max, if you're a subscriber, for $39.99. All right, very cool. All right, let's come back to me here. Let's wrap things up here for a quick summary. All right, AEW's previous prediction. We talked about 13 matches. We went right through it. 41 minutes in, hopefully there's a match you will like. Hopefully there is a pick you chose to pick. Someone could be a new world champion, tag team champion. Someone will be a big fat winner this Sunday. Maybe someone will not have a lucky day. Who knows, right? So that's this coming Sunday live on HBO, pay-per-view, Max, maybe AEW, myaew.com. So there's that. It's this coming Sunday live on pay-per-view. So we'll talk about the post show right here live on X, Twitch, and YouTube. If you're watching, cheers to you, man, on a Friday afternoon, Friday morning, wherever you may be watching around the country, around the world. Thank you for watching. As always, again, stay tuned right after Revolution goes off air this coming Sunday, hopefully not too late at night. Some people may have to work on Monday. So I'll be on here flapping my gums as always. And join me tomorrow night, Saturday night. Since I thought the pay-per-view was tomorrow, it's not. So we're going to talk about Raw and SmackDown tomorrow. Since we did not cover here on the live stream, we talked about, I never talked about on the podcast. So we're going to talk about the fallout of SmackDown tonight, which is going down tonight. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. Raw and SmackDown, how things are shifting for WrestleMania, which I heard tickets are even going cheaper, right? It went from like 240 something down to 177. So don't buy them. Wait till it gets even closer. How much more will WWE drop the tickets? I know Live Nation and Ticketmaster has been in the news the past couple of days, screwing the fans over. A lot of my music, hard rock and heavy metal websites were talking about, I saw it this morning about Live Nation. I guess in this lawsuit with the Senate, I guess there was a leaked document from a message board that the high corporate members were talking back in 2022 or 23, where these high corporate Live Nation guys are like, hey, we're gonna milk these motherfuckers out of their money, and we're gonna screw them over. These people are dumb. And I'm like, damn, these high corporate people on Ticketmaster, Live Nation, they're willing to sucker the money out of you. Now, yes, WWE is taking, they're going to take your money no matter what. But we know Ticketmaster is, monopoly, right? Monopoly in the ticket world. And they're going to sucker your money no matter what. Especially here in Chicagoland area for, again, me being the rock and metal head. There's an amphitheater not too far from where I live at. For almost 30 years, parking's been free at the amphitheater. Now this year in 2026, they are charging for parking, which pissed off a lot of people. They are going to milk the money out of you. So now that we sold the WrestleMania ticket numbers are, not hot this year, which who can fucking afford it? Unless, I know some people did, like Elimination Chambers. People are willing to drop an ass load of money for it. For me, I'm glad I stayed home. Now, we know we got AEW coming to Peoria in May at the Peoria Civic Center for Collision. Tickets looks pretty cheap, and it's affordable, and I might take my son with me. So AEW, affordable. And that's a kudos to them. And I wish AEW could promote it more on television. Affordable tickets, unlike the people across the street who are, you have to sell your lung, you got to sell your liver for a ticket, right? AEW, you could buy your whole family a ticket, which is badass. So very cool for AEW. It's going to be a hot show this coming Sunday for Revolution. And if you're just hopping in now, thank you for watching, joining me. We just wrapped up 13 matches already. So if you miss out on it, feel free to back up this episode. This audio will be on the podcast in the coming hours or probably tomorrow. And that is it, man. Oh, one more thing. If you happen to live in the Chicagoland area, we of course we live in the wacky weather in the Midwest, of course. Talking about snow Sunday. But this past Tuesday, if you happen to live down southern part of the Chicago viewing area, living down Kankakee or Pontiac, very quickly here, I just want to send my heartfelt wishes to you, and I hope everyone's doing okay down there and down in Pontiac and Kankakee. I know they get hit by a tornado this past Tuesday. It was pretty scary, man. The videos, an EF3 tornado plowed through Kankakee and went through Pontiac, Illinois, which is like 35 minutes where I live at south. So if you happen to live in the Chicagoland area and they were affected by the tornado this past Tuesday, hope you're doing okay out there. Hopefully you just pull through it. And man, it's tough to see those videos and those pictures of the natural disaster coming from the tornadoes that impacted the south side of Chicago a couple days ago, man. Because so if you live in the Midwest, you live in Oklahoma, Missouri, you know the drill, man. Michigan, Indiana, it's tornado season, right? March, April, May. It's tornado season. What can you expect, man? That's what we kind of deal with here in Chicagoland area. And of course, we're dealing with all four seasons right now: snow, fall, winter, and we're going through all this winter changes this coming week. So wild, man. But that's what I got to say from my Chicago friends who were affected by the tornadoes. My heart's out to you guys, man. All right, that is it, man. We're gonna wrap things up around a fun day Friday. I don't know. My brain's all jacked up. I'm going to go take a nap now before I go to work. So hope you guys have a great Friday. I'm going to talk to you guys right here on the live stream tomorrow night. All right. Join me tomorrow night. We're going to talk about Raw and SmackDown. And I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We're going to have a Sunday or a Saturday drinking night, of course. So join me with a fresh drink tomorrow night. Kind of relax, unwind on this Saturday, right? The weekend's here, unless you have to work on the weekend. But we're going to unwind here on the weekend. Get ready for Revolution is coming Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed the previous prediction this afternoon. Again, thank you very much for watching as always. I appreciate you guys as always. I love you. And support the podcast, man. And happy wrestling, happy Friday, happy weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. As always, be safe out there. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night for Raw and SmackDown and just hang out for a little bit. All right. Sounds good? Good. Very good. All right. So salute and happy Friday. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night right here into the Squared Circle podcast.